Hello, hello, everybody. This is Jeanith Padilla, and you are listening to another episode of your Energy Booster podcast. Today, we are diving deep and we're journeying through the concept of abundance and how it ties into our lives. Not just the surface level abundance we often think of, but the real deep and fulfilling kind of thing. John 10:10 paints a vivid promise for us. It says, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." And while many might think of abundance as material wealth or prosperity, living an abundant life in the Bible signifies so much more. And honestly, I never thought about it in the past. So let's break it down. Number one, spiritual fulfillment. At its heart, an abundant life symbolizes a deep, meaningful relationship with God. No relationship with God, life is empty. It's about finding purpose, joy, and that undeniable contentment in Him. You see, when we're connected with God, we feel His guidance in our daily lives, not just during the big, life changing decisions, but also in the tiny, everyday choices. And that's where the magic begins. It is in the daily commitment to living with purpose, gratitude, and joy. Number two, joy in the middle or in the midst of trials. Life has its curveballs, but an abundant life means experiencing peace and joy even when the going gets tough. It's all because of our unwavering trust in God that even when we are in the valley, we feel secured and more peaceful because we know that God will deliver us. Number three, purposeful living. It's all about knowing our calling. They said that there are two important days in your life. One is when you were born, and the second is when you found out or find out why. It is in our understanding that we are part of a grand design. Just as I'm here guiding you, lovely souls, to focus on what truly matters. Each of us has a unique role in this universe. And isn't it amazing to know that you are valuable and that you are not an accident? Sometimes we feel like we are unworthy or something that we feel like we have no use. But I want you to remember you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are created for a purpose. Number four, generosity. True abundance means overflowing with kindness and generosity. It's about sharing our time, resources, love, and every bit of the goodness we've been blessed with. When we're filled to the brim with God's love, it overflows. spilling into the lives of those around us. Generosity doesn't just mean giving money, it can be your time, resources, or love. So the question is, how can you share more today? Number five, holistic well being. We're not just talking spiritual health here, because while we are still here on earth, we still live in this body, in this casing. And God said that this is his temple. So our body is this temple of the Holy Spirit. And so we need to take care of it. An abundant life touches every aspect: your emotional health, physical health, and mental health. It is a harmonious existence, hand in hand with God's design. You see, isn't it amazing? Abundant life isn't just all about your bank account, isn't just about your properties, isn't just about material things. It's about your total being. If you are fulfilled spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally. Now let's see some practical steps to ensure that we are on this daily path, because just knowing what it is to live life to the full wouldn't be enough. Like, we need to know how, right? So number one, daily reflection. What about you dedicate the first 10 minutes of your morning to quiet contemplation? Ground yourself in your purpose and intention for the day. Number two, gratitude journaling. Every day, jot down three things you're grateful for. It's an instant mood lifter and abundance attractor. Number three, acts of kindness. What about, every day, aim for one selfless act? It's the ripple effect, tiny waves of kindness that can create an ocean of change. Sometimes you just need to smile and acknowledge that someone, or that we see someone, that we see them, that we feel them, that we recognize them, and that, they're wearing something nice, or whatever it is that we appreciate in them. Just letting them know that we know they are there. Number four, limit negativity. Of course, we have to reduce negative content consumption. We have to feed our mind with the good, the positive, and the inspiring. Because whatever it is that you feed your mind is what you're going to be, or what your mindset will be. That's why I don't really watch the news, because it corrupts my mind. I would rather listen to inspiring podcasts, to reading to motivational books, or consume contents on social media that would uplift my soul and would encourage me. And one more thing: read the Bible, consume the Bible. All right. And lastly, engage in community. So bond with like minded souls. Their energy, their stories, their journeys can be the wind beneath your wings. Can you notice if you are surrounding yourselves to individuals who talk about other people, gossip about other people, or just complain and just say everything that's going wrong with their lives and the people around them? Can you notice that they will, that is very contagious. They will also um let you do what they're doing, like when they shared about these negative stuffs, you can also think about all the wrongs that's happening with your life. And so I don't think it's really good for our souls, our minds, and our mental health, right? Emotional health the most. So now let's do a quick reflection. How can we bring more abundance into our lives today? Perhaps it's dedicating a few minutes of your day to silent prayer, allowing God's voice to resonate within you. Or maybe it's lending a listening ear to someone in need, becoming a vessel for God's love and understanding. You see, it's all about giving. If we want to live life to the full, we have to give. We have to pour to other people. And in order for us to pour on them, we have to we have to pour on ourselves first. Because how can you pour on an empty cup? So as we pour on ourselves, we pour on others. And we keep on pouring in ourselves as we keep on pouring on others. And before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought. Live abundantly, not just in material wealth, but in purpose, joy, and faith. True abundance is when our souls resonate with God's purpose. What about let's make a pact today? Let's strive together to embody this abundance every single day. Living abundantly is not a destination, but a continuous effort to align ourselves with God, our purpose, and the world around us. Thanks for sharing this moment with me, my friends. If today's episode spoke to your soul, share this light with others. Let's together embrace and propagate the true essence of abundance. Until next time, stay blessed, stay abundant, sending you tons of love and positive energy. I love you and God bless.